Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host Ahdurin himself, realizing I have not changed the question of the day, so let me do that. There we go. I've Tree of Life, cool and on. I'm assuming we're going to see the Tree of Life in this episode. If we don't, I'm going to be concerned, because that probably means a boss fight. Play this in the description below to figure out what the Tree of Life is all about, and how we got here, and the whole chaos that's ensued. Time to continue. Alrighty, what are we looking at here?
This place is big, alright, but where is the Tree of Life?
I don't see anything like a tree. Oh no. Do I need to change the question? I'm gonna change the question here. I'm getting a bad feeling. I have a new question of the day up. Are we in trouble? Because I feel like we are. Let's panic.
I don't see anything like a tree. Is it really here?
Well, this is odd. It should be right here. That's what I'd heard.
Well, they are big ruins. Let's keep going a bit farther. Maybe it's just farther in.
Behem?
Huh? Behem? What's the matter?
Really? That's it?
What? No way. You really is? You know what, Behem? I may not have trusted you much, but I did believe in you a little. I thought you might be telling the truth about Ahdurin's memory and all. But the whole time, you've just been leading us on. Is that it? What could you hope to gain?
Gain? Nothing at all.
What? What? But this place is a trap, isn't it?
That's right. A perfect trap. For you too. And for me too. Oh? What? I don't care if you believe me or not, but the one who told me that Tree of Life was here was Nuzleaf. It was after I'd broken free of Dark Matter's control. Wait, no. Nuzleaf out here playing 12D chess? Must have already realized it, that I would betray them sooner or later. And that's why he lied, telling me that the Tree of Life was here.
You can't mean...
I do thank you for explaining it all to me. That voice. Oh, no, they're here.
It's just like you reckon, Behem.
There ain't no Tree of Life here.
You rotten, filthy traitor.
Excuse me. Whoa.
Son, Ahdurin,
I sure never did believe that you two would figure out a way out of being turned to stone. I don't know how you wrangled it, but I think I'll just send you all back to the Voidlands right now.
Nuzleaf, you sure had us all fooled, huh? Ahdurin, and me, and everyone in the whole village. Why do it?
You wanna know why?
You serious, kid? You mean you ain't heard it from that Behem right there beside you?
What? What now?
Well, we did ask, but all he would tell us was that it had something to do with Ahdurin's memories.
Oh, so you haven't heard it all. I just went and figured you'd know the whole sorry tale by now.
Oh, so that's it, huh? Didn't want to admit to what you done? Sure enough, no one in this right mind would. Then you just let me do the talking. Go. The only reason Ahdurin here ain't had no memory all this time is because that Behem right there went and erased it all.
Oh, that's not good.
What? You did what? You erased Ahdurin's memories?
Ahdurin.
You still knew who you were when you first came along to this here world. Before you lost your memories, you even tried battling me and my pals here. While we were all fighting, though, you got hit with a dose of old Behem's psychic powers, and plumb forgot who you were. And so that's when we hatched our little plan.
Oh, this is the reveal time. Oh, we're at that point in the story. That's when we decided to trick Ahdurin.
But why? It was all to get our hands on that luminous water, of course. No one but a human could break the barrier on that spring. That's the way them ancient Pokemon had it set up to be. And Ahdurin here, well, Ahdurin was summoned by the spirit of an ancient Pokemon. It was brought right through the bounds of time and space. Got a pass from Dialga, Palkia, and everything. All in an effort to save this world. What a joyous, a grand goal that was. Only one problem. It's not mine. So Ahdurin was brought here to save the world? Exactamundo, kiddo. By an ancient Pokemon. It was all planned by them ancient Pokemon that had seen what the future held. I'm assuming some legendary that's been existing for thousands of years or whatnot, but we managed to figure out that there would be a human brought to this here world. A human could help Pokemon turn to stone, return to normal with luminous water. That'd be a real problem for us if that started happening, so we fixed it so it wouldn't happen. So we decided to strike first, before any pesky human could break that barrier. And we headed out with a plan to put Ahdurin there to an end. Very, very simple. You remember the spot there by the waterfall? Never wondered why you were there? That's where we fought you. And during that battle, Ahdurin, you lost all your memories thanks to a real fine psychic attack. As soon as I heard that from the Behemoth here, I knew just what to do. The plan just popped into my head. Sure, the luminous water was a real pain, but if we could absorb its power, we could get even stronger than ever. All I had to do was guarantee that the barrier would be broken while I was there. This is a really long and in-depth backstory here, and that's why I needed Ahdurin not as an enemy, but as an ally. And that's why I started this fool's masquerade that I've been playing you for a fool all this time, you foolish fools. What do you think I am, Francisca von Karma? Foolish fools? If you get it, you get it. Whoa! Yeah, way back to episode 1. First I had them Behemoth attack you, so Ahdurin would fear him as enemies. And then all I had to do was appear on the scene. You remember this? Well, what in the world? Eek, I'm scared. While we ran from them villains together, Ahdurin naturally came to trust me. And that's all it took. It was all part of the plan. You see that there lake? That there little village on the shore is where I live. Serene Village. Then all I had to do was get Ahdurin to come back to Serene Village with me. Everything went swimmingly. What? Up Revelation Mountain? How many ways can I tell you to keep it quiet, child? I'm going in secret naturally, so I'll thank you to keep your voice down. Sure, I didn't succeed in getting y'all up the Revelation Mountain on my first try, but... This was recent. I reckon the time has come. I finally done broke the barrier over the spring. But in the end, I got Ahdurin there to break the barrier on the spring, alright? I was able to dry up all the luminous water and take its power for my own. Great. And that's why it was all just to get the luminous water? Yeah, and I sure do thank you for your help with that, fools. But I'm afraid you've done all you can for me. Now you ain't nothing but loose ends. Especially Ahdurin there. You were brought here to save this world after all? So you're about the biggest problem there could be. Sorry, I lost track of the words there. So you're about the biggest problem there could be to have still running around. So, might be this room looks like any regular old room to y'all, but that's where you'd be wrong. Any Pokemon that gets turned into stone right here in this special room gets dropped straight down into the deepest pits at the bottom of the Voidlands. The deepest part of the Voidlands? How deep is deep? You know what I'm talking about at least, don't you, Vahim? You well know how frightening that place is. Once you're down there in the pits of the Voidlands, you ain't never coming back up. Not even you, Ahdurin. Finally get it, don't you? Why I tricked y'all into coming here? Oh. Don't give up yet, Bahim. We all worked together and somehow made it out of the Voidlands. We promised our friends that we would save them. So we're not going to just sit here and let ourselves be turned into stone. Our friends are counting on us. Your friends? Well, ain't that precious. Who do you think it was that helped us get y'all down here and trapped you? What? Who do y'all think was the mastermind behind our plans? I'd love to take credit for it, but it was not me. Looks like you're in luck, because here comes one of your friends right now. Oh, no. Esper? Son, Ahdurin. Hello. The fact is that when I was hiding and saw you and Ahdurin being turned to stone, I was discovered by Mr. Nuzleaf and forced to help him. He told me that if I didn't want to be turned into stone myself, that I had to help him. I certainly don't want to be sent to the Voidlands. Now, this is if you know the so I'm gonna go through. The Esper voice is Bakura's voice from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, and there's good Bakura and evil Bakura. Good Bakura talks like this, and he's really excited, and then evil Bakura has like a, it's the same voice actor and same voice of the of Giovanni, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but Giovanni from the anime, especially the when 4Kids in the earlier part, I think it was. I don't know if he still voices it, but it's like. The voice, when the evil voice is what I feel like Esper is like slowly switching into here. I certainly don't want to be sent to the Voidlands. So that's why I went and joined sides with Mr. Nuzleaf. Sorry about that. It's like that, like that punchy sort of feel to it. That can't be. Esper here's been helping us all keep in touch ever since then, you see. While pretending to be helping Ampharos and them with the same, naturally. Thanks to that, we know every move those fools make. It's giving us a real upper hand in this fight. Hey, you traitor. If you would have come back over to our side right about now, I'll let your little slip here pass. We'll get off with a demerit. How about it? You think you could take on Ahdurin and the other runt? Son, Ahdurin, I'm sorry. Oh, no, we beat you once, we'll beat you again. BM, no. I thought I wanted to save the world, but even more than that, I don't want to go there. Not the Voidlands. I can't face it. I'm too afraid. Sob. Would you look at that? There's your friendship for you. The friends you thought you could trust, and even the ones you're none too sure about. They're all the same in the end. Having faith in someone else might rightly give you the courage to keep on fighting. But how about now, when you ain't got nobody left to believe in? There ain't nothing left for you in this world. So you be good little pawns. And let me turn y'all back into stone. That's quite far enough. Who is this? Who's coming in? Boom! We got the GOAT, the MVP, the greatest of all time, the legend killer himself. Who in the world? It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Roast him! Burn him! It's over. Wrap it up. Amphra's burning the brakes off of Nuzleaf. It's super effective. Knock him out. Guys, Super Mystery Dungeon. This is a meme. A beautiful meme. Capture this. Embrace it. It's an emotional one. It's a great moment. It's one I've seen, and now I finally played it, so I can legally say I understand this meme now, even though I understood it previously. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Amphros, at your service. Kablamo. Now, Celebi. Oh, gosh. We have Celebi here? And we're off. I guess we disappeared. And we've reappeared. In Greenland. We did it. It actually worked, man. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, gosh. This would be a great voice if I could keep it there, but I cannot. That was close, though. Ampharos? Jirachi? What is going on here? Why are you here? Wait, where is here? Where are we? A certain island to the south. What matters is that we are far from the prehistoric ruins. So rest easy. Sorry, who are you? I heard a voice. What? Well, this person here, this is Celebi. He has been a friend of mine for many years. Celebi's a he? Alright, shout out you. Hey, in a different generation, I know another Celebi. They're pink. And, do you know them? Are you the same one? Are you a different one? I don't know how legendaries work. He has been helping me with investigating current turn of events. I'm assuming based on this that it's either... I don't know. Actually, never mind. Forget it. I got no clue what's going on. Celebi, wait, what, isn't that... Huh? That's right. Ahdurin, do you remember back when we went to the air continent? No, are you going to remind me? Time Travel Lake is in the middle of that forest, and the mythical Pokemon, Celebi. Oh, we do know about Celebi. Okay. That's why everyone's why everybody's all in a lather over the rumors again. And wondering if it might have come for Celebi next. Right, I remember this. And then Entei as well? I will leave this place. If Celebi is not here, then my presence serves no purpose. Yeah, you get the gist. That's why I remember that name. Celebi is the Pokemon that Entei was looking for back then. But he was not there. I was probably still traveling through time just then. Huh? Traveling through time? Celebi's the time travel Pokemon after all. He has the ability to move through time to visit either the past or the future. He can? Oh gosh. Just like that ancient writing we found around the sealed spring. Ah, you get the gist. The truth behind the events now unfolding around us seem to be rooted in the past. Oh yeah, we actually learned a whole lot more after we returned to Stone there. About the Tree of Life and Dark Matter and all that stuff. Then that should save us some time. I was asked to look into all of this by Entei, quite some time ago in fact. He wanted me to investigate the Pokemon being turned to stone. Entei did? Yes. Entei may be rather frightening, and he surely does tend to rub you the wrong way. That's an understatement. Harsh, but true. But he was serious about this. He felt this world was in real danger. He wasn't wrong. Things are looking pretty bad right now. You do know that the Tree of Life is withering because of dark matter. Yeah. And do you know what will happen if the Tree of Life dies? I assume planet does. The spinning of our planet will begin to slow, causing us to slowly be drawn towards the sun. It ain't great. To the sun? Quite so. Eventually our world will be swallowed up by the sun. Oh, that's why the sun looks like it's 40 billion feet longer than normal. To be perfectly blunt, this planet is already being pulled closer to the sun. That is why it's been so hot lately. So it wasn't just our imagination. I thought that the sun seemed larger than usual in the sky, but really? Just having everyone turning into stone was enough of a crisis to begin with. Just a reminder, don't look at the sun directly, especially. Don't look at the sun in general. Unless you have special eyewear and glasses and the mechanism senses there. Just don't look up often. Okay, you get the gist.
this planet gets you get the gist. You know what I'm talking about. This planet gets swallowed by the sun as well. Then that's it. It's not great.
Clearly, we must do something. But before we rush into battle, we need more information. That is why we had Celebi investigate the events of the past, while Jirachi and myself looked into what was happening in the present world. Then we had Esper compile all the information that we were sending her. But Esper has been working for Nuzleaf all the time. He threatened her. Wait, I'm confused. Did you really believe that? I suppose I could have just let Nuzleaf turn myself to stone when he threatened to do so, but that wouldn't have been very interesting. So I pretended to fear him and subscribe to his side's beliefs, you know, the usual spiel. That allowed me to pass information along about Ampharos to Nuzleaf, while also keeping Ampharos abreast of what Nuzleaf was doing. I suppose I'm what you might call a double agent. At any rate, threats don't work on me. Haha.
Esper, you're frightening sometimes. Yes.
Don't you recall when we caught Behem?
What's that? I want to hear what Ampharos thinks. Esper, can you reach him? I understand. I'll try to reach him now. Buzz. Did you get him, Esper? It's no good. I can't seem to reach him. But I don't know what the problem could be.
In fact, I did reach Ampharos at the time. I told him that you and Ahdurin had returned from being turned to stone, and I filled him in about Behem. Then Ampharos said that I was to pretend that I hadn't been able to reach him, so that was why I acted the way I did.
Okay. I think I get it.
So you just let us walk into that trap? Sorry about that. I couldn't have imagined that things would have turned out quite the way it did. But thanks to what Nuzleaf said there, in the deepest part of the prehistoric ruins, we've been able to connect some very crucial dots. It's time that we had a little talk. You need to know what Jirachi and I learned, and what Celebi saw in the past. There's a lot you need to hear about. Are you ready?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Would you like to save your adventure? Oh, this is an interesting moment. You know what? This might be a longer episode. I think we'll continue with the adventure right here. Probably. That feels about right. Chapter 21, Dark Matter. Exciting times. Let's get it going.
Alrighty, let's get this started. Let's sit down, relax. Explain this story here. Let me start off by telling you about dark matter. The truth is this. Dark matter is just one big bundle of hate, unhappiness, and pain. It comes from all the Pokemon in the world.
It's just hating things? Wait, yeah, I'm confused. That's... So just... Me hating on the dungeons earlier? Was that part of it?
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Ambrose.
Every time you feel annoyed with someone, every time you feel jealous of someone, every negative feeling that any of us have, all come together and grow, and they form what is now attacking the Tree of Life. Hold on a second. You said negative feelings? But doesn't, everyone feel that way sometimes? If that's what creates dark matter, then isn't it impossible to ever get rid of it? That's right. In the ancient past, it was stopped by the alignment of the stars, and so the worst danger was averted. But dark matter was never defeated. Dark matter will never go away. What? But then, what can we do?
Right, because it's this whole Tree of Life thing that we gotta talk about. Ambrose, you got a plan here?
We still don't have an answer to that. But we still have to do something, or our world is finished. That's why we've been trying to find some breakthrough by examining the past. Why don't I tell you what I've found out? Long ago, as is happening now, this planet did begin to be pulled too close to the sun. The Pokemon living in that ancient time tried to fight against dark matter, but it wasn't just them alone. There was a single human who battled alongside them.
A single human?
Now this is only my own theory, but if I had to say, I'd guess that human was you, Ahdurin.
Okay, I'm ancient. Cool.
Ahdurin. Of course, we can't confirm the theory due to Ahdurin's memory loss, and whether or not it really was Ahdurin, the fact remains that this human continued to fight on until the stars could do their work. This one human was able to stop dark matter in its tracks, if only for a time. But dark matter rises time and again with the movements of the planets. The day will come when it rises yet again. Perhaps knowing that and wanting to help those who would fight it in the future, the Pokemon of that ancient age prepared certain countermeasures. Measures such as the sealed spring, and the scarves you two wear now.
What? Scarves?
What about these scarves? I mean, the scarves are pretty cool. I mean, sure, they do seem to have some kind of strange power with them. That's because those scarves were made by an ancient Pokemon known as Mew.
Oh, we got Mew in it. We got all the mythicals all of a sudden.
They were made using materials from the Tree of Life itself.
Okay, so we got scarves made out of trees. Got it.
Through countless generations, those scarves were passed down from hand to hand. Until they ended up with you, son. But why should I have something so important? That's exactly what I'd like to know. As soon as I brought up the question of the ancient scarves with Ampharos here,
He told me to look at the scarves that you and Ahdurin wore around your necks, and they do look identical to the scarves I saw in the ancient past. I couldn't believe it, to be honest.
Neither can I. My old pops has always said that I had these scarves on me when he found me. He said I was wrapped up in them.
But how did that come to be? I suppose thinking about it isn't going to help us right now. You said that the ancient Pokemon was called Mew, the one who made the scarves from the Tree of Life.
That's right.
Mew was something of a leader back when the Pokemon first battled Dark Matter.
Ahdurin, do you remember what Nestle said when we were in the prehistoric ruins?
We just saw this earlier. Ahdurin here, well, Ahdurin was summoned by a spirit of an ancient Pokemon, bright all time and space, all to save the world. Yep, remember this?
Nestle said that what called Ahdurin here from the human world was the spirit of an ancient Pokemon. Might that not be referring to Mew?
Okay, so Mew called me. It is just a theory, of course, but we believe that you did fight Dark Matter once before in the past, Ahdurin, so your experience and knowledge of that battle would be necessary in the future. And that is why Mew, or at least his spirit, called you back from the human world to help us once more.
But then you lost your memory when fighting against the Behemoth. Ahdurin, if you can remember anything at all, no matter how small.
I got nothing. Do you have anything? Nope, I can't. Can't remember a thing. Nope. Well, even if your memories are lost, there is one thing we can say for certain. The scarves worn by Sun and you were made to battle Dark Matter. So those scarves must serve somehow as keys to defeating Dark Matter. And, Sun, if I'm not mistaken, this battle will be yours to fight, Sun.
Huh? Mine? Why me? Come, comrades. It's time we get moving. If we let things go on as they are, Dark Matter will leave and take the Tree of Life with it, abandoning our planet to be consumed by the blazing sun. So, not great information there.
We must act at once.
Wait. Do we even know where the Tree of Life is?
On this island.
Ahead of us lies
Primeval? Why did that sound wrong? Primeval Forest. There we go.
And within it, the Tree of Life.
Fire Island, but we all went together once, is also quite near. It's taken us a great deal of work to find this place, but we're finally here. It's time. Ahdurin, Sun. Oh, snap. This feels like a good place to save the game here. Next time, we go into a dungeon and save the Tree of Life, presumably. So, until then, everyone, thank you so much for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, take care.